WGAL, the Susquehanna Valley's news channel. This is the News 8 Evening Report.
This is just terrible. I mean, this is a project that had so much community support, and to see it turn out like this is terrible.
An emotional Mayor, Janice Stork, after a deadly storm tears through Lancaster and parts of the Susquehanna Valley. In downtown Lancaster, high winds and rain ripped down tons of scaffolding. A transformer crashes down on a car, killing the man inside. Good evening, I'm Kim Lemon.
And I'm Wayne Herman. Mother Nature strikes with a vengeance. Strong winds and heavy rain downs power lines and trees, rips off roofs, and causes flooding all across the Susquehanna Valley. Tonight we have News 8 in-depth coverage, beginning in Lancaster, where the storm has claimed one life.
News 8's Jim Sinkovitz is live with the tragic story. Jim?
Kim and Wayne, there was lots of damage throughout the Susquehanna Valley today, but perhaps none as visible as this. This maze of twisted steel, plastic, and board behind me used to be scaffolding that was so neatly erected around the Van Sciver building here in downtown Lancaster. It blew down around 2 o'clock today, and as you can see, it has caused a great deal of damage and claimed at least one life. A passerby caught the collapse of the scaffolding on home video. This is the Mulberry Street side of the Van Sciver building. Tons of steel and 8-foot planks crashing to the street below.
We want to try and take people back as far as we're able to.
The weight of the scaffolding pulled down power lines and telephone lines along King Street, knocking power out to a 12-square block. A utility pole was snapped off by the weight and slammed onto a passing car, killing the driver.
I believe it was instantaneous. It was a result of a telephone pole and transformer falling across the roof of the car, with the result of multiple skull fractures.
Do you think he even knew what hit him?
I don't believe he knew what hit him.
Steel and debris from the scaffolding crashed across King Street into a house where children were staying. And while they were shook up, we're told, no one was injured. Eyewitnesses say debris was flying everywhere and people running to get out of harm's way.
Scaffolding started swaying and then just crashed down right onto the street.
I just scared a lot of people when this side went, it just peeled like a domino effect.
Kevin Wayne, as you can see, the rain here today and the wind is still blowing. The rain has now turned to sleet. Dozens of emergency personnel, firemen, policemen, utility people, and other emergency crews are still on the scene here today, trying to keep pedestrians and other people away from this scaffolding, which is still very dangerous. The winds are still very gusty here. Things are still blowing off the roof of the Van Sciver building, sending people running in different directions. Roads are closed and will be closed for some time around this building. We understand King Street is closed from Vine to Water Street, and all of Mulberry Street